Now you've heard of Mario Maker, but have you heard about Mario Kart Maker? Probably not. Now on speculations on Mario Kart might be releasing at the end of the year, we thought it would be fun to talk about a possible Mario Kart track builder. Before we begin, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, as we are super close to 200 subscribers. In fact, at the time of this recording, we are only 6 subscribers away, so what are you doing? Click that red button. Also, we would like to shout out Tricky Nick for inspiring us to do a separate video which we will upload soon on the channel. His channel link will be in the description below. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Now, concepts of a Mario Kart track are cool, but if you want people to come into the level excited, you have to have a phenomenal setting, which is why there should be a location / weather changer. Now granted, building a background from scratch could be a bit hard for some players to manage, which is why Nintendo should have a wide variety of backgrounds and objects to choose from. If you would like to build a summertime track, you could change your background to a beach. If you would like to build a winter track, you could change your background to a snowy mountain. Other simple backgrounds Nintendo could include are jungles, deserts, clouds, volcanoes, and even a house. You should also have the option to search for course backgrounds if you're struggling to find one suggested by Nintendo. If the search engine can't recognize what background you want, it will be great if you can screenshot an image from Google. You know in New Super Mario Bros. U, the deeper you get into a world, let's say the jungle for example, the weather changes but the background stays the same. It will be cool if you can adjust the time of the day in the course from early morning to noon to late afternoon to evening to night and finally to midnight. And you choose the effects of the time rather than the game automatically doing it for you in Mario Maker 2. This same rule can apply if you're making a beach track for example. Maybe if you don't want it to be sunny at the beach, you can make it snow on the beach or even rain at the beach. Little features like that really sets tracks apart from each other. One more cool feature before we move from backgrounds is the option to not be limited with one background per track. If you want to feature a beach and a jungle in the same level, that could be totally okay. Okay, so we finished covering everything to do with backgrounds in a track builder, so let's move on to the track itself. Obviously, you should be allowed to adjust the size of the track, as well as the path and position. You should also be allowed to adjust the steepness of the track at any point of the course. Heck, maybe you don't need the track and you're just floating the whole time to get to the finish line. You should be able to adjust the amount of times you drive past the finish line before finishing the course. Or maybe you can make the course one big track like Mount Wario. Wario's on a track on option 2, and you can put them on and off at any point of the save. If you don't like the basic grey colour of your track, you could change the colour of it, as well as the brightness and saturation. You can add as many colours as you want at any point of the track. You should also be able to change the material of the track. The only limitation there should be with the track is that the minimap has to be the exact same as it. That means no trolls. Finally, both speed boosts and glider boosts are an option as well. So we've done covering the track, so let's cover the items. All items in past Mario Kart games have a chance of appearing in game, depending if you chose them of course. This is not only a good idea to bring back some nostalgic items into the track builder, but rumoured items that people want to see as well, like the Ice Flower and Double Cherry. It will also be a neat feature if you can combine 2 items together. For example, a Fire Flower and Piranha Plant can make a Fire Piranha Plant. In terms of the item box itself, there is no limit of how many you can put in your track. You can also put no item boxes if you choose not to. The same thing could apply for fake item boxes as well. There is not much more to talk about in terms of items, so let's move on to objects and enemies. Objects like pipes and question mark blocks make a huge difference to the level in terms of aesthetic, so there should be no limit of how many you include in your track. When placing them into your track, you should be able to rotate them, stack them, and adjust the size of them. You should be able to change the colour of them as well. For enemies, all well-known enemies will be suggested by Nintendo for your Mario Kart track, including Goombas, Koopa Troopas, and Piranha Plants. Like backgrounds, if your enemy or item isn't suggested by Nintendo, you can search it by typing or screenshot. And like objects, you can rotate, stack, adjust the size, and change the colour of enemies. You know what? More features to add to your background to make it more spicy are buildings and bridges. Different templates of buildings and bridges could be suggested by Nintendo, which you could of course rotate and change the colour or material of. But if you want to go the step further to add Easter eggs and secrets to your buildings, there should be a writing feature. With this feature, you can obviously write letters and numbers, but also symbols and emojis. You can write on the ground, buildings, bridges, vehicles, and even the sky. You can adjust the font and the size of your writing, and even add an outline or highlight to make it stand out. Now onto vehicles. It will be cool if we can customize our own cars, buses, and trains. Not only the colour and size of it though, but the brand. How fast the car travels on the road could depend on how fast the car is in real life. For example, if you add a Ferrari onto your custom track, that will obviously travel faster than let's say a Toyota. And of course, Nintendo will give you a high selection of well-known car brands to choose from. So you know when you're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and there are always those NPCs cheering you on in the crowd. That could be a great customizable feature in the track maker. You could change the NPCs from Koopa Troopers and Toads to maybe real life humans. And you can even customize the shirts and signs of the crowds to cheer you on. And of course, the crowd stand has to be customizable as well. You should have the choice to change the capacity of the crowd from 100 people to 100,000 people depending on how you like it. And maybe commentary could be a thing, making racing feel more exciting and like a competition. The last track making features we want to discuss are CC and cups. You should be able to change the CC to whatever suits you, not just 50cc to 200cc. There should be an option to make really specific CC choices where you can go through each individual number. Finally, for cups, you can choose to feature your cup in an already existing one like Mushroom Cup, or you can make your own cup, for example Expert Cup. These cups can later be downloaded and shared online or with your friends. Now, to an outro. Thank you everyone for sticking through this video. As we said in the beginning of the video, make sure you're subscribed as we are super close to 200 subscribers. We want you guys to comment down below to tell us anything we should do for 200 subscribers. Maybe some shoutouts or even a video premiere. On the topic of shoutouts, please go subscribe to Tricky Nick. He uploads all sorts of Nintendo videos including evolutions, predictions and rankings, so help him reach 400 subscribers by clicking the channel link in the description or the card that comes on screen right now. For now, have a great day, stay safe, and we will see you in the next video.